it's kind of like important, I think, in all fighting games, probably anything you do in life, but try to make sure that whenever you're making a decision, whether it's walking back, pressing a button, you know, making any decision at all, try to make sure you're doing everything with a reason and intention. Don't be like jumping around for no reason, pressing buttons for no reason, or even blocking for no reason. Just try to have a lot of intention behind every decision that you do. Like a high level play, that's what's happening. People have a reason for every single decision and movement they make. So I think that's the one thing you can do. You try to have a lot of intention behind your decision making. Ease my pain, I'm gonna stare at this hitbox for Mitsuru's DP. Literally just 2-button DP. Look at all this fucking red. Look at this. Imagine trying to apply pressure to Mitsuru and he press. Is that real? Yeah, this is real. This is definitely real. This is definitely a real thing. Thank you! It was a lot of fun to play. I was glad I got to play in a tournament. I was supposed to play another tournament today. I got bodied though by the event page on Facebook. But yeah, it's really fun to play. You know, I really want to just, because I feel like when it's a tournament setting, or like even if it's just a word tournament, people start playing more seriously. So it's always really dope. Thank you, you too, yo. It's gonna be a struggle out here, but we're all still learning, trying to get better, try to be out here striving. Oh yeah, I try to do it. I just try to make sure I'm maxing out the situation for like getting all the damage I can, and then wall break. Just because I want to be in the most meter positive space, so that way, like when I do break the wall, I'll always have the RC available early in my first pressure string. Like you have positive bonus, a dash backwards instead of forward. If you have positive bonus, but also want to be like, all right, I'm also immediately mixing you up. Wow, that shit hit. That's crazy. Yeah. I actually have a video about that too. I made a video about it for Giovanna. All the different options for her safe jumps. And then set play. Oh, I should have pressed the button. Why did it cross up and then fucking... Whatever. Yeah, like those are the combos he gets if you get hit by that shit. Where you just suddenly explode. There's the backdash. Alright, and then just a couple staggers in a low. I'll probably safe jump in the HS and then throw. I'm lazy. And it works. Yeah, just take it one at a time, you know. Like, I've been playing fighting games for a long time. Most people who play in this game, you know, they come from other games, so take your time and try to learn step by step, you know. Like, fighting games are a lot. It's a lot of shit happening at once. It's hard to be aware of everything. One thing this guy's doing that's really good, I'm doing too, is like, a lot of times, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in this scenario, so I just test out different answers, and then eventually try to find the best answer. So trying not to always focus on winning, I say, is like one thing that I like to do is try to figure out what the fuck is actually going on. And the better you understand the scenario, the better you can answer for next time. Ah, that was a perfect throw. Except it didn't hit. Stop mashing below me, dude. He's mashing for us. For what? He's going for us for what? I'm mashing too. I do close. That's a lot because it's an anti-air, but also this is a cross-up. He didn't burst? That's crazy. I'm mashing. I'm mashing. So one thing I do is probably like actually, I don't think most people are gonna know this, but I usually do super in that scenario when somebody has burst, but the super will kill. So that's a bad habit I have. Even though it's not really that big a thing. But it's like, oh shit, I'll just do super and it'll win. But then like, you know, if somebody actually base it, that's actually no bueno. Yeah, it's like, why not do it, right? And then I'll do it and then like waste all my meter and then get it if it gets blocked or something. Luckily, like most people aren't FDing supers. Supers do a lot of chip, especially like Giovanna's or like Ramlethals. They do a significant amount of chip. You should definitely FD those because If not, that's still making my life way easier if I don't die. You dead. Challenge 2D. Nice. Yeah, she just reacted to it. That shit is way too slow. I feel like her special moves are way too slow. You can actually like react to it if you're just not mashing buttons 99% of the time. This is mad. Disadvantage state. I'm gonna try to live long enough to where he gets burst back. I want him to burst. He didn't burst it. Are you crazy? Now he bursted. Thank you. Oh, double down. Let's go, let's go. It's kind of like important, I think, in all fighting games. It's probably anything you do in life, but try to make sure that whenever you're making a decision, whether it's walking back, pressing a button, you know, making any decision at all, try to make sure you're doing everything with a reason and intention. Don't be like jumping around for no reason, pressing buttons for no reason, or even blocking for no reason. Just try to have a lot of intention behind every decision that you do. Like a high level play, that's what's happening. People have a reason for every single decision and movement they make. So I think that's the one thing you can do. You try to have a lot of intention behind your decision making. And also like stuff like watching your matches, especially the matches you win and the matches you lose, and try to make small improvements to your game plan. But most important thing, try to do things with it for a reason. One thing is also really useful, like I have locals and shit I can go to, like not right now, it's Corona time still, but if you can find a different Discord to talk to people, that's actually really useful too. Like talking to people about the game can give you a new perspective. And also, if you're having trouble with a character, just play that character. Even if especially if you don't like that character, like actually just learn and play that character. Give me that wall break. Thank you. Because like it'll give you a whole new perspective about what to do. Ooh. Play a character you don't like if you have an hard time with the matchup. Find people to talk about the game, especially if it's at or around your level. Watching your matches, whether you win or lose, to try to make small improvements. And try to make sure all your decisions have intention. Those are like the biggest things I can think of. Those are things I try to do to help myself improve. It can be hard for people to learn from wins sometimes because people think, okay, I won, I don't have to adjust anything. Being honest about yourself, like how you won, is important too. Like, oh shit, did I get like a random super and it worked out? Or did I really mean for that to happen? Did I make that decision? You know, making sure you're like consciously aware of your decisions, how they affect the match and what's happening. Of course. You know, I always want to see people get better. This time I'm gonna throw. Oh, he held up again? That's crazy. Woo! DP doesn't do a lot of damage. Doesn't do the best damage, but I like DP because it looks cool. Of course, thank you. Yeah, you know, that's the place where I stream. I love like chilling and talking to people about fighting games. Makes me so happy. So if she could do it, it hits full screen, right? If she does it from full screen, it's +7. If she does it from full close up, it's -3. But it's a full screen, especially with this moves forward. It's like a giant stab with her sword. You can literally just throw it out, and you can throw it out from full screen. I think the different levels you can kind of see are like 0. It could be +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6, +7, and it's like OD nonsense.